Hello students, I am here again with your ED chapter 5. The heading of the chapter is modern lifestyle. You are the modern people. Really, you are modern because you are living in the modern society. So, due to modernization, the living beings make the environment according to their need, but really environment will not sustain as natural as they required for their naturality. So, interference of animal, living organism and human make the environment unnatural. It means it is artificial and it hamper the naturality of the environment and make it unfit for living. So, in this chapter we will discuss about our lifestyle and how we live in it and what are the main activities of our own which really damage the environment and make the environment unfit for the living organism. So, see here point wise we will discuss. So, emerging lifestyle. So, our lifestyle is really emerging. Emerging means what? It is going on or it is developing. So, emerging lifestyle and impact on environment. So, its impact on environment is really takes place badly affect the environment. So, say social status or class of people. Different type of people living different status, different societies and their status is different. So, the social status of the people and the class of people is also hampering the environment badly or means less impact means less bad impact on the environment. So, if they live a simple life, then after they can hamper environment very less or no interference with the environment and they means they are friendly with the environment. But when the lifestyle become increasing, it means the activity of our own is really advanced. Then after we use advanced substances, chemicals, we use more amount of waste materials, we generate more waste. So, these things are really not fit for our environment and they cannot survive, this environment cannot be fit for this. Second thing, attitude and preference or the mentality and the thought of people. See what things we prefer. Listen, our grandfather, our father, we and our next coming generation having different choice. You can't live without the mobile, without net, without the TV or computer, but they live in that period without these things. So, the things going on in our life really very different. So, the attitude of the modern people, attitude of the ancient people or the people living 30-40 years ago. So, say attitude of the and performance of the people, preference of the people is different. So, different preference make the environment differently. So, behave the environment differently. The mentality and thought of people are also different. So, this is the way we can understood that the demand of modern people and the demand of the previous or primitive people or the ancient people is different. So, due to this different, we can less or more hamper the environment. Behavior of people. So, say initially people try to uplift the number of trees by planting more and more trees. They think that trees are the assets of our life. They provide us food, they provide us shelter and ultimately they provide us wood also. So, this is the concept of that time. So, this was really a very good concept for the people they can uplift the environments by their own effort, by their own wish. But nowadays people do not think that plants give something to us. If some people or 5%, 10% people think about that, but they have some other economic benefit in their mind. So if they plant more and more mango trees, they think that these mango trees provide us money after selling the mangoes. So now it is good job. If you think about economic as well as the environment, then it is very good. So people's mentality is different and behavior of the people is different regarding the environment and environmental things. So we should always think that environment become healthy, then we become healthy. So suppose all the activities, our activities is only in the environment, that is why we always think to the environments how it uplifted. So behavior of the people become change, and this change makes the environment filthy to live. That is why as a student of ED, as an educated person, we have to think that what things provided by the environment to us in our daily life, we can maintain their naturality and make them fit for living. So this is the emerging lifestyle and impact on the environment. Now we discuss about the overutilization of resources. Overutilization means what? Excess utilization, more utilization than their requirement. So suppose you required to irrigate the plant, there required only 2 bucket, 3 bucket of water, but you use 10 bucket of water for irrigation of the small area of plant. So what is this? Is really not good for the water resources. So it degrade the quality as well as the amount of resources, water resources. So say overutilization of any resources. Water is the example. I simply explain the water as an example. So, but really with all the resources this is happening. So what we use, it required, what you need, it is the required. But if you go beyond the requirement, beyond the need, the overutilization occur, and this may hamper your resources. So your resource overutilization should be controlled, or it should not be in practice. If overutilization is in practice, then the things is over after some time. Means we cannot make them for future use, or we cannot have that things in future. So this is our duty to conserve, to protect the resources and use them for future. Impact of modern lifestyle society on land. So see, modern lifestyle or modern things are really we follow the modernity regarding the study, education, regarding the different type of things which are going in our surrounding. But really modernity should not ask us to kill the environmental things or to degrade the environmental things. So it also predict, or it also advocate that we should protect the natural things which are really non-renewable. Non-renewable things, resources will over after some time. That's why we always think how the non-renewable resources will carry for future. So see, impact of modern society on land. See, land use pattern is different today. Earlier land was used only for the growing crop as well as for forest or for the afforestation or for growing forest. But nowadays the use of land is different. So its use is more in modernization than the agricultural and other activities. So modernization makes us blind, and we cannot think that what things is good and what things is bad. We always think about the economic benefit of the land area. So if the land area present inside the city or in the town, then after it is used as the mall, as the shop, or it is also used for the purpose of economic benefit. So, the different type of activities takes place for the land, and it makes the land use pattern different other than its natural activities. So, see, modernization also hamper the land use pattern, and it depletes the forest area. Impact on water. So, if the modern lifestyle takes place, then we also consume more and more water. So, if the water consumption is more, you know, our population also increasing. So, increasing population is the one point, and other one, that is the use of more water by an individual. So, individually we can use more water than the village people or the people living in the rural area. So, they use 20 liter of water, 20 liter of water per day, but a person living in the town area or in the modern lifestyle, they use 50 liter of water per day. This is the average survey of the people regarding the rural area and the area where they are living in modern lifestyle. So, this is the activity on which the water use is more on maximum. So, how we use it with the required amount and with the thinking of our stock of water, how much water we have and how we consume them in better way, how we recharge them in our underground surface. So, this is the impact on water by the help of modern lifestyle, which is used, means in rural area only use very less amount of person using the soap, shampoos or other chemicals which are really required for their benefit. But nowadays we in modern lifestyle we use more amount of chemical substances, soap and detergents, soap and shampoos, which is really required more amount of water for consumption. So, this is the way by which the more consumption of water required for the modern lifestyle of people. Now, impact on air. So, you know, different areas where there is a town, cities, other things. So, these areas are densely populated, and this population also consume more amount of more amount of air for their use. So, this air is not only used for respiration, it also used for vehicle or fuel consumption, fuel burning. So, fuel burning is also one of the cause in which the polluted substances, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide or other gases will emit. So, air will be damaged, air will be polluted, and this polluted air will not be fit for our respiration. So, this is the way we understood that impact of modern lifestyle, when there is more vehicles, when there is more industries, when there is more type of fuel burning systems. So, it hamper the activity of our naturality of air, and this air will be damaged or their use is not perfect. Impact on forest. See, as we discussed a little bit earlier. So, forest is the area where there is more trees present. If the forest is required for the natural activities of us, this is very good, but really when we require more amount of land, what happens? In that case we need to clear the forest. When we clear the forest, what happens? After clearing the forest, there is no way to use or the circulate or cycle the carbon dioxide and oxygen in our nature. So, due to deforestation, we have no system to purify the air, no system to stimulate the raining, no system to do the activities of environmental things in natural way. So, forests are indirectly or directly very beneficial to us, and this benefit is for the people living in that area or people living on the earth surface. So, impact of forest due to modernity is very different, very negative. So, it should be minimize and should not be negative for the forest resources, increasing consumption of energy. So, you know, it is a data or survey in which it is told that when there is more consumption of energy takes place, the society become modern. If you use less amount of energy, your society become less modern or undeveloped. So, developed society required more energy for their technologies, for their resources, for their appliances they use inside their house. So, suppose a modern people, modern living style having people or the family required for energy for the AC, for the different type of appliances like refrigerator, like the oven, a microwave, like the washing machine, like the TV, like the cooler, different type of equipment they have. Due to modernity, they use different type of technology and machineries for their relaxed life or for their life which is very smooth and very relaxable. So, this is the energy consumption which is really increased with the help of increased lifestyle or high lifestyle. So, if the lifestyle become very much improved or this lifestyle very standard, then we are able to use more energy, and more energy requirement is the requirement which is really fulfilled by the help of consumption of the fuel, fossil fuel, as well as the power electrical or hydropower plants. So, they provide us energy and we use the energy. Solar energy also one of the sources of energy for our consumption in modern life. Now, materials and facilities. See, modern lifestyle also use more materials and they also require more facilities also. So, facilities regarding the living standard, facilities regarding the food, regarding the different type of activities like education, like the different type of activities, means we can say the facilities like traveling, like their clothing, their different activities, domestic as well as the marketing activities or the activities which is industrial. So, these materials and facilities are also utilized more and more. So, this help the people to live in the standard lifestyle, but really when you live in standard lifestyle, you can consume these things very much and the consumption makes the things over after some time. So, materials and facilities also increased due to the increasing in the lifestyle and modernity of the people. Now, we discuss about the synthetic material. Nowadays, this material is very much required for our activities. So, they are advantage, they have some advantage and some disadvantage also. You know, in place of wood, we use iron. In place of steel, we use plastic. We use different type of petroleum products in our life. So, really they are cheaper. They also have the benefit, means when you use polyester or terracotta in place of cotton, you also have some, means less money required for the purpose, and as well as you also have less effort to maintain them. Cotton cloths require more maintenance than the nylon or than the terracotta, then the different type of artificial synthetic cloths required. So, say we use plastic in spite of iron, glass, other things. So, plastic is advantageous because it is very easy to carry, it is very easy to handle, and it is very easy to keep. But really the disadvantage of plastic is what? It causes pollution. It means it is not degraded easily. That is why it is very harmful to us. And if the plastic pollution takes place, this will hamper the activity of human beings. Means it will damage the naturality of the earth. Detergents is also useful. It is beneficial for the hard water as well as the soft water. We can use these detergents in both the water, but really it is a chemical and it wash the cloth very easily, but really it can damage the cloths and the efficiency of the cloth. So, paints also we use refrigerants also we use, and this have some beneficial activities as well as the disadvantage, means some less beneficial activities. So refrigerator we use for cooling the water as well as the keeping the food for several times for the time being. But really what happens with the refrigerator, it will emit CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, which hamper the ozone layer, which is safety layer for us, and damage the ozone layer. By that we can, means our earth become suffering from the UV rays and their bad impact on our body. So this is the way refrigerants are one time or one step that is useful for a while, but other things, or indirectly we can say it is also harmful to us. So like AC or other things also hamper our lifestyle. So this is the modernity which really is required for our development or our status improvement, but really it should not be on the environmental cause or environmental impact. So it should be sustainable to environment and make us sustainability or eco-friendly in the nature. So this is the chapter, and next chapter we will discuss the chapter 6. Okay, thank you.